So if this bill becomes a law, I mean, we are entering a full-fledged police state.
This will be misused.
This is really to terrorize the people.
प्रश्न है कि विधेयक पर विचार किया जाए। जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में हाँ कहें, जो सदस्य विरोध में ना कहें, मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हाँ, जो सदस्य विरोध में ना कहें, मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हाँ वालों के कहें, मेरे विचार में निर्णय ना वालों के पक्ष में ना वालों के पक्ष में संशोधन।
The original Act of 1920 was passed by our British colonizers, and they did this in 1920 to control nationalist forces and increase surveillance. And they had authorized authorities to take photographs, to collect footprints, and to collect palm prints, fingerprints of convicted people, and also in certain cases non-convicted, and store them. Now, how tragic is it, how ironic that a century later, 100 years later, that we have an elected Indian government. This is not a British era colonizer. It is an elected Indian government who claims to be more nationalistic than any of its predecessors. And today you are bringing in a law that is more intrusive, that collects more data than the original law, and has fewer checks and balances, fewer safeguards than even the British era law did. It is very ironic.
I brought the law en masse to make sure that all the anti-law which were brought by the Britishers are being...
Don't you feel that this will be misused, targeted against individuals? Sir, your government is known to target the minorities. Any law you break, the first abuse is done to the minorities. Sir, we feel that this will be used by you, by your government.
Because I remember opposing the UAPA bill, in those days a bill, standing here, and the Honourable Speaker told me that why are you getting so excited about this? Ye to aatanwadiyon ka liye hai. And I remember answering, saying that, sir, if this bill comes in, tomorrow there is a risk of all of us becoming Attanwadis. And the UAPA has been misused. And today we have a fear that this bill itself may be misused, which is why we are standing up today.
Sir, you accused the Tabligh Jamaat of saying that they were spreading COVID and all, you ensure that you arrested them.
The data protection bill is still yet to be tabled in this house. Before the data protection bill is being tabled, sir, what is the rush for the Home Minister to come with this bill? You have to give clearly how you are going to protect this data. So when this data is going to be given to all multiple agencies, how sure are you of privacy of an individual citizen? I'm not talking like a lawyer, I'm talking like a common man. How sure that my data will not be misused or given or sold to anything?
If you are violating the lockdown guidelines, will be that different. Even a penal convict.
Until unless you see this assured that he is an accused, of course you can try that.
So the right to privacy, Article 21, no person shall be deprived of his life and personal liberty except in accordance with the procedure established by law, that is being taken away.
This will give extra constitutional power to the police officers from constable, SHO level to prison officer. This amounts to giving like an open general license to the police officers to work according to their will and pleasure. This is really to terrorize the people.
So why are we putting this fear in people by bringing in so much legislation? Legislation is here to serve the people. Government is here to give good law order and protection to these people, not put fear of God in people. Procedure identification bill. I'm not completely against it. Let me put it on the record. How late? But we come to the conclusion that just by bringing in more, from a terrorist to a petty thief, who has probably robbed 100 rupees from your wallet, you're going to use the same law for both of them.
The most dangerous and insidious aspect of this proposed law is the grouping of those booked for preventive detention. So Indian citizens, like all of us sitting here in the opposition, we can be arrested or detained even before the commission of any act of criminality.
लोगों ने इसके दुरुपयोग की संभावनाओं को भी मैं एक-एक करके सभी चीजों का जवाब भी दूंगा और सदन को समझाने का प्रयास भी करूंगा। वो एक शंका की दृष्टि से यहाँ पर रखा गया है।